Hey Pisces, hope y'all are good. It's going to be a weekly reading for June 26th to July 2nd. Let's see what's up for Pisces. I'm going to do four corners. So we got two general foundation cards for this week. This will be a relationship card. This will be a professional job. And then we got three cards of the good stuff going on in the middle, going on in the heart. Center. All right, see what's going on in the foundations. You got a Judgment. Nice. You got a Magician reversed. Up here, Queen of Wands for relationship. Ten of Cups reversed for the profession job. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So you got Judgment here as a foundation. It seems like there's a transition going on. He's got the cardinal cross right there, so there's a new beginning coming, and it seems like you're awakening to that next thing. So yeah, I really like that. I see Major Arcana. It's a seems to be a big change, and then here you've got a Magician reversed. I would take this back to the Fool. So that's why I see these two as being together. There's a completion, a world card on the way. You're being awoken to kind of a new perspective, a new direction, and I think it's a major change. And then before the Magician card happens, we're going to go back to the Fool. So it's like you're in that pure potential state once again. Ready to go out unabashed. Maybe like that's what I would say. If there's anything, just kind of do a inventory check on if there is anything that is preventing you from going out anew, or any sort of fears associated with doing something different or having a new relationship or something like that. I think you can go in and kind of do that exploration or shadow work and see, well, what is it that's preventing me? Is it even true? Whatever I'm basing these fears on. And then you're going to start creating like the magician that you are. So I think I see this as like some kind of major things developing here for you. Not just like the run of the mill, but yeah, here at the end of this month, we're starting on a major new cycle. Yeah, and then here in relationship too, we have this Queen of Wands. So yeah, I see a lot of fire and inspiration, and this is I think it's a card of newness or just standing out. Like it's kind of sort of related to the Fool of. I know the Fool is not like a fire card per se, but it's starting out and being unafraid. Like she has the black cat in front of her. People might have burned her at the stake for having the black cat. They would have thought that she was a witch, but she's really just being herself. Her sun flower is facing the sun. There's a lot of Leo here in this card, so her personality is really shining through in a way that maybe it hasn't before. It's like maybe she came from a place of worrying more about what other people thought, but now she's awakening to, hey, I'm going to be my true self. I'm going to sit on this gold and red throne, so also relation to the sun, and just completely be myself and let my personal sun shine through there. And then in the professional, so the Ten of Cups reversed, I'd go back to that Nine of Cups, and that's a card of self-contentment too. So, the man is sitting in the chair and he's got his cups stacked behind him on that mantle. Kind of like they're all trophies. And I think, again, that's somewhat related to this, in which you're proud of yourself for the experiences and the things that you've done. And you can look back at the past as, you may have gone through some struggles, or you may have gone through this big cycle, which now you're getting towards the end at. But you can see all those experiences as giving you wisdom and not have any sort of doubt or fear or of like negative aspects associated with what you've gone through before. And I think so accepting yourself in that and the things that you're able to accomplish, you can then bring that love forward into the relationship with others. And I think that this could shine through. I mean, this is a workplace card, but I think it can shine through in relationship to others, or that the value that you can provide others for having gone through that experience. Now you're the expert in that, and you're much more of an expert in the experiences that you've had than anybody that may have just read a book about it. So you can speak from that place of experience and wisdom, whereas you're not just relating, here's some terms and jargon. And I think the value that you can provide is much greater than somebody who just has kind of the credential. So if that resonates for your job, it could be for your job, it could be like in new things that you want to start for yourself. I think that experience is going to serve you well. Okay, so here's more good stuff. We got an 8 of Wands reversed. We got a 7 of Wands reversed. We got a 4 of Swords reversed. I mean, when I see this 7 of cards, I think I said Swords, 7 of Wands reversed, I see this as you're standing up for yourself more. And this goes back to that victory card, which is you're celebrating the victory that you had. Or maybe you got through the end of a cycle, and now you can have appreciation for yourself and have this victory. And even in that victory card, he's got the hater behind him just kind of looking up. And you just let them do what they do, because it doesn't have anything to do with you, and you can appreciate that. And then since this 8 of Wands is reversed, I'd go back to this card, and this is standing up for yourself. So I think this card is very similar to the Queen of Wands, because this whole mob, they're faceless. We don't need to see their faces because they're all kind of NPCs. They all represent the same viewpoint. And now you're standing, this card. Now you're standing above this group as out on your own. Just like the Queen of Wands, she's unafraid to sit and be her complete true self. So if I see this 8 of Wands reversed, I would then go back to the 7 of Wands. I see that's what's going on for you. And then I've got this 4 of Swords reversed. The 4 of Swords it's like a respite, peace, rest and relaxation time. But I think you're ready to go here. I see you've got judgment, you're being called forward. You've got this Wands, you've got a couple Wands right there. You've got a 10 of Cups, which I think is a really good card, whether it's upright or reversed. But I mean, this is like you're one of the signs in which I see you're ready to move forward and actually take action and get out into the world and see things. Just do what you want to do. We're getting to the end of the first half of the year. We're transitioning to the second half. And I think it's been very consistent among most of the readings is that everybody can take this period to recuperate and figure out what they want to implement for the next half of the year. But then when I see your spread, it's just like, I think Pisces is like, you're off and running already. You're ready to go. And so, yeah, I mean, that's what's coming through, like saying, go for it. Like, you don't need to wait. Just make stuff happen and be yourself. Let your sun shine through, and who cares what other people thinks? Don't let that bother you. So there you go. Pisces. I'll see you on the next one later. You guys enjoy.